Hello and welcome to
episode officially 1.
I mean 1.54.
What a night!
All right, it's May 4th, 2018. I'm here with Boomy,
and this has been a hell of a night so far.
I mean,
we apologize. We are officially 19 minutes late. We are sorry.
We went through about 10 minutes of the other video on my computer,
on his personal account.
On my personal account. A little bit to figure that out. Shout out Evan Goy.
Shout out Egoy helping us out.
And you know, hopefully people just watch this tomorrow.
Yeah,
back because
we've ruined people's nights now.
I don't hope we haven't ruined your night. If this centered around your night,
you need to find something better to do with your Friday night, though.
Yeah, I mean this. Yeah.
What'd you do tonight, Big Z?
I went golfing.
How'd you shoot?
Not the best.
You usually don't.
True.
It's all right.
And then had a few liquid alcoholic drinks.
That's fine.
And
That's okay.
I don't know how else you would get alcohol.
Yeah.
But
taking an IV with style? Yeah. Or how we doing?
Then I showed up a little late here.
We both
did
were
not
a little prepare.
Late. And I mean, now we're here.
We're here now. And, that's all that matters.
Cheers to everyone watching.
Cheers to my sister-in-law. It's her 30th birthday. She'd better watch this. So shout out Jamie. Happy birthday.
And thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
This, like we said, we're trying to get this to be every Friday night thing. Drink some beer.
We have a special guest coming next week.
Not guest.
Newest addition to the TCF family.
And we will tell you about that at the end of the Facebook Live.
You will love this, folks.
This is a big deal. It's pretty cool for me.
But speaking of guests, we have to get into the one
Jacob
we
Chandler.
just had. If you haven't listened to our podcast yet, episode 20 on SoundCloud, maybe coming to Apple Music here soon.
I don't know.
Maybe possibly.
We'll see about what happens.
We'll see. But go to SoundCloud, go to our Twitter page at typical_Chicago, go to my Twitter page at Boomy TCF, BOOMY TCF. You are
at Big Z TCF.
Big Z TCF. You can follow us on Facebook. Obviously, you see us here. We are on Instagram as well. But go and listen to our latest podcast. We had the co-founder, a great childhood friend of mine, great all-around dude, pitched Division II baseball.
Love it.
Jacob Chandler, who is the co-founder of Korked Baseball. You've all seen his shirts. The Try Not to Suck.
Just saw Evan Goy just joined. We just gave you a shout out, my guy. Thank you for telling us that we were on the wrong account.
He saved our butts there.
Yeah.
So absolutely, our interview with Jacob Chandler was amazing. It was great to hear from him how their company started and how literally they went in 3 days.
Yeah.
They created the shirt, and 3 days later, all of the Chicago Cubs were wearing the shirt.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Just from like a little company, like he said, they would go from like buying and trading Twitter accounts, trying to get numbers.
They started some random T-shirt company.
Yeah, random T-shirt company. And then all of a sudden, all you got to know is one person. It takes one person. And they know the hitting coach for the Chicago Cubs. And right there, they had an in. And about a week later, that Joe Madden was wearing the shirt.
And now they've probably moved over 200. We didn't ask him straight up, like,
I didn't want to ask numbers. It was just like,
that's not any of my business. I'm not trying to talk about another man's, his personal life, his business. But I have a feeling, and we might get some beers into Jacob some night and find out the true numbers.
Hopefully he's right in the middle.
Yeah, we're going to have to get him here in the podcast cave at some point.
It's actually called the podcast cave / FB Live bar.
Yeah.
We're going to call this the TCF bar.
TCF bar, yeah.
Because behind us, hopefully one day, I don't know why we still have this stupid green.
Because I support teams that win. It's simple as that. But we might have to get him down here next time he's up. He's got a kid on the way, so we'll have to get him up here.
Yep.
But it was incredible to hear, a dude from the same town we grew up in.
Especially for you that you had
I've known this dude since I was 8 years old, and now he's probably moved close to 500,000 shirts if I had to make a safe assessment.
Like you said,
Simon went out and bought the Bush League shirt the other night.
I
saw that. So
got the hype.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Like, just great hearing from him, and hopefully keeping him on a couple times, and maybe hearing from him, maybe have him down here in the podcast.
Yeah, hopefully we get. I liked the interview because it was just one of those things. You see the shirt, like you guys had talked about how you guys went to school with him and everything. It's just cool to hear the story. And like I was at the golf course, and some people from Mendota were like, "Oh, it was kind of cool to like hear."
Right.
It's just kind of cool to hear how you go from this kid from a smaller town, you play D2, and then you go and you just make this company, this shirt that was part of history.
Millions of people.
108 years. We hadn't won a World Series, and he was the one who made a shirt that kind of like started the trend and then ended with.
Yeah.
I want to know how great of an idea that had to have been.
It's wild because literally we recorded that interview, Wednesday?
Yes.
Thursday morning, I was driving to school, and I literally saw a guy wearing a "Try Not to Suck" shirt at like 7:15 in the morning.
It was weird. It was
you notice it, and you're like, "Holy cow!" Like,
it was even when we put it up on SoundCloud. I put the picture up, and Chris Bryant. We put the picture up. And Chris Bryant's like, "Holy!" And then he just casually talked about, "Oh, I met Chris Bryant. Oh, I met Bryce Harper." Yeah. It's like,
we literally sit and stared at that picture for like probably 15 seconds. We're like, that's the shirt the guy that we're talking to.
We just talked to that guy.
It's pretty wild. So if you haven't listened to it, go and check it out. I promise. It's only like 45 minutes. It's definitely worth your time. Go check that out.
Also, something I was going to say, if I can, I don't know if I can, I'm not very smart, but if I can take these videos and pop them off of here, we will be starting a YouTube account for the TCF, put everything on there, then we can easily put it out there for like, you can watch it whenever you want during the week. So hopefully I can do that. Comment if you're watching this, or let us know if you know how to do that. But
we're just a couple idiots with a microphone and a couple computers and webcam that my wife gave us.
It's 9:27. We've been on here for, I don't know, let's say 6 minutes, and we were supposed to start at 9.
Yeah, so we're not the most technologically savvy guys. We get things to work. It just takes some time.
But guess what? Hopefully this goes somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. But let's go ahead and jump into it. My man LeBron just dumping all over you and every single Cavs hater on the planet the last 2 games, just crapping on everybody. The series is over. Toronto ain't going to win a game. You and the other LeBron haters are done.
What'd I say?
Done.
What'd I say?
Done. Is
what did I say? What did I say?
You should have said we were all wrong.
Stink.
See, this is the problem. Everybody says that that LeBron doesn't do what he does, or that LeBron does what he does because he doesn't play against competition. Like, people said that about Jordan. People said that now in retrospect they say, "Oh yeah, like Karl Malone was pretty good, Gary Payton was pretty good, Patrick Ewing was pretty good." People are just gonna crap on everything LeBron does just because he's LeBron.
If you do what you do,
stop.
I mean, he's on the ground just
because he gets hammered.
Hammered?
Yeah.
Maybe out the vino, but not at the court.
Stop.
I mean, take it easy. I mean, seriously.
Stop.
Some of those hits, it's like, it's crazy. You can't sit here and tell me that LeBron's gonna fall from somebody hitting him in the head like that.
Why don't you let me hit you in the head and see if you don't fall down?
I mean,
my point exactly. No, the Cavs are rolling.
Am I 6'8"? What did you say? What is he?
He's like always 270.
Tell me. Yeah, you know the stat.
Yeah, he's like 6'9", 270.
Yeah. I don't think
That's not his fault. It's the other guy's fault for touching him.
I understand that. But
don't touch him. You don't have to worry about it.
Oh, my God. I mean,
don't touch him. You don't have to worry about it.
I mean, he's brainwashed you.
Stop.
He's brainwashed.
Because he's the best player in the NBA.
I told you. The 76.
Stop. Don't even talk about the 76ers because they are booty.
The Raptors are booty. The Raptors are soft and booty. I think whoever comes out of the series.
Every excuse in the damn book, man.
Every excuse. I'm not like I'm a Raptors fan. I'm just saying they stink.
They're the 1 seed for a reason, though. Like, Igor is over here saying that LeBron would have been killed by the bad boys Pistons. Like, come on. You can't.
I mean, you're definitely right.
Okay, Igor. But, like, they would have called fouls on it.
No, they wouldn't.
I think they would have.
No.
Yeah, they would have.
You're wrong. Let's move on to
It's a different NBA.
I know. And it's
can't,
an NBA where you
unless someone has a time machine, then I hate that comparison.
It's an NBA where it's like a soccer. You get hit in the head and you just fall over.
If Bill Russell would have played against Jordan, he never would have won a title. Well, he didn't, and we don't have a time machine, so there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, you're right.
He's the best player in the NBA right now. He's better than Kobe. I still have never said he's better than MJ, but he is better than Kobe. He's the second best NBA player of all time.
I've never said he's not better than Kobe. I think
he's better than
way
Kobe.
Better than Kobe.
He's way better than Kobe.
I mean, I don't know. I think we got caught up in the Kobe hype. I mean, I don't even know.
I actually was talking to someone about this
maybe.
today, and like how I kind of became a LeBron fan, and that's the fact, like and I've told you this, that I hated Kobe for so long, and I literally
Why did you hate Kobe?
I didn't like Kobe, and I think because I got complacent with how good he was, and I always felt like the Bulls could be a contender, and he was just kind of like the guy in the NBA. And I hated him because a lot of times, and my brother-in-law, Ryan, made this great comparison, and I think you actually might understand where he's coming from, because everybody for the longest time compared him to MJ, and we're such MJ guys that we were almost offended by that comparison.
Yeah.
So we back MJ so hard that we didn't like Kobe.
I mean, there's no one worse than like people like my dad, who grew up,
who just joined not too long ago.
Yeah. Well, if you're watching, sorry, but if you know what I mean, like they grew up in the Michael age. They saw Michael Jordan play all those championships. They don't give LeBron. I mean,
no.
I'm not a big LeBron guy, but I mean, they don't give him a chance. I mean, everything he does, my dad's like, well, screw that guy. Well, screw that. I can't believe you do that. I can't believe you do that.
That's that whole generation.
It's the whole thing. But let's move on to the Celtics 76ers.
The 76ers are done. Stick a fork in them this series. Okay, Simmons. It takes more effort to score 1 point than it does to score 2 points.
I can't believe, like,
Ben Simmons
I didn't really watch the game, but how do you score? So, like, it was just one free throw?
I think, yeah.
Well, I mean, it had to be.
What? I mean, they didn't take points off the book, ding dong. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, okay, so that's my new thing. If I say something stupid, you go ding dong, and I have to hit myself. That's our thing.
I love that. That's a great idea.
I mean, that's sad.
How does a guy who's going to win NBA Rookie of the Year score one single point?
They say you shouldn't
in the playoffs.
You shouldn't.
That's unbelievable.
He was a minus 24 last night.
That's insane. And don't get me wrong, the Celtics look good, but I still cannot decide if the Celtics look good or the 76ers just look trash. Because I just don't.
Sorry, I'm
that's all right.
This is our thing about. This is what I like about this show. We promote a little Friday night drinking, having a little fun. The week is over. The work week is over.
Exactly.
We worked our tail off, and we deserve it.
Absolutely.
People always say, like, what are you going to do, drink a little beer on a Friday? Yes, because guess what?
What else you can do?
What else you going to do?
And you know what? Damn it, we earned it.
We did.
We earned it.
To the people.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, we're going to cheer. I say we cheers a lot during this show.
Yeah. We literally, I think we have like 2 listeners. One of them's Igor. He keeps sending us some comments. So my guy, keeping us posted. He's almost like our fact checker. He did say that it was one single free throw.
You ever seen
that Ben Simmons?
What was that show? Pete, pardon the
interruption.
Yeah. They had that guy at the end.
Yes.
That could be Igor for us.
Yes, he's our stat checker.
I mean, that would be bad for me.
But you're right, though. So, like, do you think the 76ers are going to make a series of this?
No.
I don't think so either.
I mean, no. Unless I think Ben Simmons, but, like, I think they know what to do. They know to just hound Ben Simmons and make everyone else make the plays.
Right.
They know exactly what to do, and they're not gonna change it. They know.
It's too late in the game to change it, I think.
Yeah.
You know, like you're too far down the road to be like, okay, JJ Redick, I need you to be like the best, pull-up shooting guard. Like, it's just too late to change.
I like JJ Redick as a player.
I do too. But he's
just
very
not
easy to figure out.
Lead the 76ers to a victory.
Exactly.
Especially when Ben Simmons is scoring one.
If Ben Simmons
That's insane.
If Ben Simmons scores 1 point every game for the rest of the series, it'll be done in 4. I mean,
and
there's no way.
The man who said he could score more than 1 point in a basketball
Michael
game.
Rappaport can kiss the whitest part of my hind end. Michael Rappaport's a joke.
Facebook Live, sorry, but go fuck yourself, Michael Rappaport.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I think the 76ers are done. I think we're going to see the Celtics and the Cavs in the finals, and I just don't. And honestly, in the West, I know people are scared because the Jazz have won a game. I don't think we're going to see anything other than the Rockets and the Warriors in the finals.
Yeah.
And I think, honestly, like, I truly do think this. The best matchups that you're going to get is Boston versus Cleveland in the East, Golden State and Houston in the West. Let those 4 play it out. Give me the best 2. Let's play the NBA Finals.
Is Houston 2-1 now?
I think they're playing right now.
Because Utah is good. Donovan Mitchell is good.
I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm not going to disagree. But are they good enough to win a 7-game
No,
series?
I mean, I'm not saying they're going to win a 7-game series.
Concern is.
It's just like with the Pelicans. I think the Pelicans are a hell of a team.
Yes.
But they're not going to beat the Warriors in a 7-game series. But, and like with the Jazz, I think they have a little momentum going.
Right.
If they get another piece, that Donovan Mitchell.
He is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I'm worried. And I don't know if you are sitting in the same place as me, and I don't know if any of our listeners are as worried. Like, I'm almost worried about a sophomore slump for him because I know he has been an amazing rookie. He should be Rookie of the Year. But do we see –
Hey, Tim Slorf, shout out my guy.
Do we worry – that he's going to get figured out anytime soon in the NBA? That's honestly, and I've thought about this, and I don't even like to use the term sophomore slump, but he's played so well. Do we see that regression in the second year? Or do we expect him to take that? I mean, is he, to me, the first year and the second year, if you go up and you become a better player, you're going to become a perennial all-star. You might even be considered Hall of Fame worthy if you take that step between first and second year. But if you either stay the same or take maybe 1 year back, then you're just kind of a dude. And that's what I'm worried about. And honestly, it's so hard to tell. But do we put that worry on him now, or do we just let him, kind of figure it out and let him play it out?
I say just let him figure it out and play it out. Like, what else is he going to do, though?
He's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
But, and like, I think of guys like John Wall. John Wall right now, don't get me wrong, and I know some people aren't going to like this, John Wall is kind of a guy right now. He can't do the things that John Wall used to do, but he made, I wouldn't even say that much of a progression from his rookie to his sophomore year. And I know he had that year off, remember? Mm-hmm. But his rookie to his sophomore year, I mean, it'll just be interesting to see, especially in that West where it's so cutthroat. Like, you're going to have to go through Houston. You're going to have to go through Golden State. And honestly, I think next year, and people are going to call me crazy, I think that people are going to have to go through L.A. when Paul George or LeBron is there.
If Paul George and LeBron are there, then yes, you're right. But if one of the two are there, I'm not that worried about it.
Next year, yes. I think if you only add one of the pieces, then I agree.
But if you can add him, pieces, I'm saying that's a great. But
if you can add maybe one of those pieces this year and then maybe another piece next year, then you have something that you're building upon instead of just chucking it all at the
question for you. What do you think? How long do you think it's going to be until LeBron starts going down? I mean, like, this season was one of the best seasons
but I
he's
feel
ever
like
had.
People have been talking about that for the last 5 years.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's
like a Tom Brady.
Or another.
It's like Tom Brady. He's 40 and he's still doing well.
Right.
Is LeBron going to be the Tom Brady? It's one of those things, though, at his age, he's one injury away from just it's over.
Yeah, exactly.
Not old.
It's not going to be as I'm
but
trying
I still
to think of the best
he's got
word
about 3 or 4 years until that's even a problem.
Right, and that's what I'm like. He was drafted in 2003 at 18, so that was 15 years ago. He's 30.
I hear they are thinking about taking that rule back out.
About the NBA draft.
You gotta go 1 year.
I think a lot of it has to be changed.
I think it's the stupidest rule.
College basketball, I think, in parts.
If you don't want to be there, then don't be there.
Exactly. I think
it'll make college basketball a lot better.
Did you see there's a story about some kid who was supposed to be like a blue chip, D1 recruit, but he's going to go play in the G League. G League. He's going to go play in the G League for a year so he can get that year of eligibility. Then he becomes NBA draft eligible instead of NBA G League eligible, which I think it's asinine that the NBA, no other occupation in the world makes you have 1 year away from your high school graduating class before you can join.
Yeah.
And the NBA now thinks they can throw in a rule here. So,
I just don't get like who they think they are.
Right. I have no problem. If a kid wants to go to the NBA because he thinks he can play in the NBA, then let him go. If he can't, then he'll figure it out. If he can, he's going to turn into a LeBron James. He's going to turn into an Amari Stoudemire who had a great run. Let those guys figure it out. It's not up to Adam Silver and the rest of the guys in charge. It's not about them. So. And
speaking of the West, I mean, both series are the same.
Yeah.
Both teams are good. But Houston's going to win. The Warriors are going to win.
It's a matter of whether they're going to finish.
Yeah, is it going to be like? Is it going to go 5, 6, or 7? I think it's going to go maybe 5 or 6 each series, but it's not like It's not going to matter.
I think what we will see in the Western Conference Finals, Golden State will host, or I'm sorry, Houston will host. Golden State will be the away team in the first two games, and we'll let them play it out. And I think the East is set too. I don't think anybody's going to beat. I don't think the Raptors are going to beat Cleveland, and I don't think the 76ers are going to be able to catch up. I think those are both overs.
And before we move on to a little Cubbies talk, I want to shout out Sip and Snack. Everyone's favorite chicken. We got a little free Crispies tonight.
I'm going to be wild enough to say it. Look me in the eyes, folks. Sip a Snack over Rips. There.
He said it.
I said it.
He said it. But thank you.
Don't get me wrong. Love Rips. Sip a Snack's better.
Hey, if you see us, Travie,
I'm gonna get some death threats out.
You're gonna. That's not a take. I'm just gonna stay away.
Listen,
from that
I
take.
say that because I live 4 miles away from Sip and Snack. All right, I have to drive 25 minutes to get to Rips.
But let's go to the Cubbies.
Are you worried?
I'm not happy.
I'm
not worried. I'm not worried because in the podcast I talked about how these fans that are jumping off the boat they're kind of pissing me off.
Yeah,
but. Can we pick it up a little bit? Yeah. Can we not look so stupid? Can we not I'm not saying stupid, but it just did not happen. I feel like every time I turn a game on, they're down 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. Like, come on,
frustrating.
People. It's frustrating.
Really frustrating. I'm trying to get a Cubby score here.
I'm pretty sure
your guy
done.
Tim Schlorf, is that his name?
Tim Schlorf.
I think he very, very, very strongly disagrees with me about my Rips take.
He might.
Says, "Hell no."
He's my guy, though.
I'm sorry, Tim, but I'm literally talking proximity.
Actually,
here.
the Cubs game is still going on.
Cubs are
3-0.
3-0, and that's what's frustrating. They get your hopes up. They win 5 games in a row. Look amazing. Look
amazing.
No other
pitchers
team.
Look amazing. They give up 0 runs in 3 games.
Yes.
And then we go back and we give up 3-0. Now we're losing to the Cardinals. We lose yesterday. What was not yesterday? The day before. What was that? 12.
Yeah, that was
whatever.
Ugly. That was ugly. 12.
Evan Goy. Okay, you're watching this right now. If we get a fact wrong, we need you to Google it. We need you to
use your genius mind.
We are going to hire you. You are part of TCF
There's a spot
now.
Right over there that we might have to sit Egoy up in be our fact checker.
I mean, yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
We might just have to pull the recliner out right here next to the foosball table. Maybe one day we'll give you guys an MTV Cribs edition of the podcast Facebook Live.
I think we need to do a little remodeling.
Oh, we definitely do.
A little TCF.
We have 4 light bulbs just laying on the.
I think we need to turn this into the TCF cave,
and we have cords everywhere.
I mean, you should have seen us before this started.
It was wild, but anyway. I just want to see some consistency of a team that
11-2 Rocky. See, you're gonna need to be here next week. Next week is gonna be the biggest week we've had.
There's a grill on top of the pool table.
Yeah, let's just say if we didn't promise this, we wouldn't be here because not be here, but we were scrambling. We didn't think this was gonna happen.
It was like Panic City. I was legitimately maybe 2 minutes away from being okay, I guess we'll have to do this tomorrow night.
Yeah,
I was almost there.
I mean, it's not even. I was just gonna end it.
Yeah,
I was ready to cut it.
Yeah, we were about done, but we stuck through it. Perseverance, folks. Chase your dreams, all that good shit.
Yeah, this is like a chase your dreams kind of thing because
it's a dumb chase your dreams.
We
just didn't prepare.
I mean, we were literally on my Facebook Live.
Yeah, we were for 9 minutes.
Yeah, and with 2 bars in the way.
It was, and not even that, the worst video quality.
Yeah, we talk shit about our own quality.
This
of video.
might even be bad quality. We don't know.
No, it's good. I looked. It's good.
Okay, but back to the Cubs. All I want is consistency.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's a ton to ask.
It's not a ton to ask.
It's
a little to ask.
The amount of money that is invested in this lineup, in this starting rotation, that kind of money is not that much to ask out of a team that is worth millions and millions and millions of dollars.
You want a hot take?
Let's hear it.
I figured out it's hard to be a fan of a team that's good in baseball.
Is it harder to be a fan of a team that is good compared to being a fan of a team that's bad?
Yeah.
I think you're wrong. I was tapping you on your leg to hand me that drink right there.
I was wondering what the fuck you're tapping me on the leg for.
You're my cousin. That's only legal in Kentucky.
That's the only reason I agree with you is because I thought you wanted me to go with you. I don't think that's the truth, But it's hard to be a part of a team that went from, I don't know, we went from not having any World Series for 108 years, win a World Series, and then everyone wants to be a dynasty. Everyone wants to we're going to win every single game. We are what? Even if we lose tonight, we're what? A 15 and 12?
Hey, don't worry. How many games do we have left?
I don't know.
Evan Goy knows it's 133.
See, that's why you need to sit here, Egoy. Egoy.
Our
This is
people
serious.
will be in talks with your people. We have a recliner sitting right over there. You will be
I'll
here
talk
next
to this
Friday.
guy. He's going to text you. We have a real thing for you.
Absolutely. And we even have an extra microphone.
I will even have a microphone sitting right next to you every episode just so we can talk to you sometimes. But
and we're 16 and 13, he wants us to know. Which is like that's respectable.
That's honestly one of the
and I think
greatest ideas I've
we're
ever heard,
either
though.
like in second or we're like tied for first, and we're over here being upset that the Cubs aren't consistently winning games. But
that's what I'm saying. We're even.
But me and you are different than some of the Cubs fans we see on Twitter. We see people just crapping on the Cubs.
I don't like it.
Okay, it's over. I don't like it either.
I will
don't
go.
like Cubs fans. If you're a Cubs fan that's booing the Cubs at home, take your candy ass home. We don't want you at Wrigley Field because I am tired of it. Like, let the world be what it is, and the Cubs are going to be fine. I'm tired of it.
I'm not happy.
I'm not happy, but I'm also not mad.
No,
I'm somewhere in the middle.
I would like a little more consistency. I think
that's the big thing here.
But the offense is what's worrying me because I mean, like last week when we went on a little roll, we didn't give up a run for how many whatever.
Right. Exactly. And then you have a great series against the Brewers, and then the Colorado Rockies come back into town, and it's you go 1-2. It is what it is. But I'd also like to see a lot more consistency. The Rockies are who they are. I would like to see more consistency against in-division foes.
Yeah. Yes. So true.
Like tonight to the Cardinals. We're getting, 3-0 to the Cardinals. We're down right now. Those are the games that mean the most.
I just caught myself with the fucking mic right here. Like an idiot. Sorry, I just had a mic.
Those are the games that mean the most, and I think that's what you have to, as of right now, I mean, we're only 29 games into the season, so we have to focus our energies on taking care of a lot of those early games. I saw you look right at
the screen,
because Egoy has
math right there. You did.
No, because it says right here.
I know. That's why you look. I'm like, you did quick math right there.
I did.
But Egoy.
Seriously.
We're hiring you.
Yep.
But
officially hired.
The Sox. What do you think of what they're doing right now? Cole's okay. I watched Fulmer give up a back-to-back tonight. Is he a start? He's starter right now, right?
Oh yeah, I think so.
I was talking to a White Sox fan. He doesn't think he's even going to be a starter when they're good.
I don't know if I believe that.
You think he's going to be a starter?
Dude, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Because he does have – I mean, when he's on, he is great.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that the White Sox have invested a lot of time and a lot of resources into this kid. I mean, he was a first-round pick, if I'm not mistaken. So you're not going to give up on him like that. I don't know. That's my problem is I'm not 100% sure. I can't say that I think he's 100%. I mean – going to be a starter or he's 100% going to be a relief pitcher. But honestly, I think the most valuable asset that he can provide to the White Sox, and I know some White Sox fans are not going to like this, he's a trade piece.
Yeah.
Because he is a valuable asset. He's a young arm. He's got some lively stuff when he's on, but he does not have the consistent ability to throw strikes past guys as well.
Like if you're saying he's a trade block, you want him to get hot till about the All-Star break, and then you can trade his ass.
Exactly.
And you get some good, I mean, that's what
if you're rebuilding, that's what you have to do.
Yeah, what the Cubs did, you got to pick out who you want to keep. It was pretty much just Rizzo, and then everyone else is a trade piece.
Exactly. Remember, there was times when I'm sure me and you were in the same boat. We did not want Starlin Castro to get traded because he was the only player that was producing.
Your brother.
My brother was just diehard 100%, never let Starlin Castro go. We'll get to that. But you know what I'm saying? But we also traded some minor league prospects that we, even as early as 2 years ago, when we traded Kyle Schwarber, or I'm sorry, not Kyle Schwarber. We have never traded him.
My heart sank a little bit there.
I'm sorry. Dan Vogelbach for a no-name reliever.
Okay. We just got Kyle Schwarber and fucking Dan Vogelbach.
Don't you
just
dare
mixed up.
say a word about Dan. I love Dan Vogelbach.
What, did you get his autograph one time?
I actually do. I actually do.
I knew it. You and your dad go watch the game?
At Kane County.
I mean, that was so predictable.
That being said, I also found a baseball yesterday from Kane County, signed by Kyle Schwarber.
That's kind of awesome. I kind of want that ball.
And I'm pretty sure Dan Vogelbach's sister liked one of my tweets one time.
We should get that ball signed again by Kyle Schwarber.
Why? It's already worth money.
Because, we could make some. That actually sounds like a stupid fucking idea. Yeah. Now that I think about it, why would you want 2 signatures by the same person? What are we at? What time are we at?
We're at about a half hour.
All right, let's talk. Let's go.
Anything else?
I'm worried about you.
I am, but I'm not. My what's it? A thermometer?
Yeah,
but it doesn't. I'm
at half.
Like
I'm right here.
Mild. I'm thinking. Okay, no.
You're stressed. Here's
Buffalo Wild Wings, like spicy meter.
Here.
If Buffalo Wild Wings spicy meter is here, and like the cool garlic parmesan is here, and the blazing is over here, I'm like a little bit. I'm here.
You're this way.
I'm a little bit.
You're this way. No, wait. You're this way.
I'm this way.
Oh, you don't give a fuck?
I'm closer to like garlic parm than I am to blazing.
No free ads. I'm like,
yeah, you're a little bit close. I can't do it that.
My machine's like,
yeah.
But I'm a little nervous.
But like, there's still a lot of baseball to be played, so I'm not going to invest a ton of wasted energy on worrying about the Cubs.
It looks weird when I'm doing this, but
yeah, whatever. Big news coming.
Before we get to that, real quick.
Dun dun dun.
Before we get to that,
sorry, I'll wait.
I'm not a fan of Drake. We got
Dude,
Drake. We got
get
Kevin
out
Hart.
of here.
We got.
Thank you.
I like Meek Mill. I don't get Gucci. Gucci's wearing a Celtics jersey.
Don't you
ready
dare.
to play? Oh, I love Gucci.
All right, here's the problem.
I love Gucci.
Gucci Man is from Atlanta.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
And the Atlanta Hawks are the worst team in the NBA.
But he's just wearing a Celtics jersey, Celtics hat, and Kevin Hart's not even wearing a Philadelphia 76ers jersey. I thought that was funny. I love Gucci. You're my guy. But I am so annoyed at these. I think the super fans are getting more publicity than anything else. Like Drake getting in a fight with Kendrick Perkins.
Drake's going to get murdered by Kendrick Perkins.
First of all, I would not have showed up for game 2.
No.
I would not have been there.
And then to show up late like a little pansy.
Yeah, either you get there on time or you don't get there at all because that looked bad.
You look like a little kid that's why I say you literally looked like a little boy because you showed up late. You showed up like
little boy looking there.
Yeah, exactly. Like you showed up like you already lost a fight and you didn't want to come to school the next day because you lost a fight.
Yeah.
And then it looks worse when you show up 2 hours late.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my mom took me out to McDonald's for breakfast because I got a black eye and a fat lip yesterday because that big kid in my class kicked my ass.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it felt like.
It is. And, I'm not a big fan of the super fans.
No, I don't need it. That's not why I watch
the NBA. It's just annoying. Just stay away from it.
It might keep, your average fan interested, like your average Philadelphia fan who watches when they're good but doesn't really care when they're bad. It might keep those people interested, but people like me, people like you, we don't need all that crap. Like when you go to a Bulls game and you see that
all I need is vitamins and Budweiser.
Yeah.
Not Budweiser,
yeah.
Bud Light.
Wouldn't you go to a game and you see I went to a Bucks game this year with my dad and my brother and
shout out.
It was a good time. But they announced that Jordy Nelson was in the crowd. And I'm a huge Packers fan, but I don't need that to be interested in the NBA.
No longer a big reason why.
No, not at all. He's a Raider now. But you get what I'm saying? You don't need
why they get rid of him?
Money.
I guess.
But you get what I'm saying though? You don't need the sideline distraction for the real diehard NBA fan.
Yeah, it's just weird. But wrapping it up. You got any little anything else we didn't talk about during the week? Let's talk about this. This is my thing. After we get to the topic, let's go. Just a random story from the week. Anything fun that happened to you during the work week?
Oh, I was on. I was out of the office this week a lot. I went to the Peoria Chiefs. No free ads because you belong to the Cardinals, so I hate you.
Screw you.
I went to the Peoria Chiefs game with work today, or not. I'm sorry, not work today. Work Wednesday. It was great time.
Where'd you go?
Yesterday went to the Shed Aquarium. This is wild.
I saw you like scuba diving with the sharks.
Listen, guys like me don't scuba dive. All right, we don't look good in wetsuits.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Here's the problem. Your sister sent me this. Casey sent me this. EC sent me this. Like 2 other people sent me this. That apparently everybody that eats at the Shed Aquarium is like dying. Like 15 kindergartners got sick.
I heard there's a prom. There's a prom at the Shed Aquarium, and they got all sick.
Everybody and their brother decided to send me that article about 2 hours after I ate their food.
Are you okay?
As of now, March, what is it? What did we say? 4th, 2018? I'm not dead yet. So
Boomy,
Shed Aquarium didn't take me
You
down.
just said March.
It's, oh, shit.
This is May.
Dying. Shit.
We are 2 months behind. That's tough. Be 2 months behind.
Yeah, this food poisoning might be taking over.
Let's get down to business,
it was a great
boy.
week. You want to know my favorite story of the week, though?
Sorry.
I have to say this. Did you see the story about the superintendent in New Jersey?
Oh my God, he shit on the field. He was
shitting on the football field.
On the field. They're like, oh, let's put some cameras up. We'll figure out who it is. Oh, it's the superintendent of the school. How do you? What's going through your mind? You're superintendent. You're making like what, $150K?
Yes.
And you're gonna go poop on the field.
You're gonna go
this week. See, that's what we need. That's what the end of the show is for. That's what this end of the show is going to be for.
Okay, so like here's the thing: like they had to have been catching this person pooping for a while.
Yeah,
the superintendent had to have known about it. Dude, stop pooping at the football field.
I mean,
and then
what
he
are you
still
trying
does
to
it.
prove?
He gets caught on camera.
And
now
he gets
got arrested.
You look like a freaking dumb.
What are you doing? That was hilarious.
That was hilarious. I mean, who do you think you are?
Yes,
pooping on a field.
It's wild.
Let's a little side story.
Yes.
We have a little at my house. Okay, we're gonna get into it today. My dad, he stacks like sticks. I go to pick the sticks up, come up. I have raccoon poop on my hands. Raccoon poop on my hands. Go to the backyard. There's raccoon poop. There is raccoon poop all over my house. I am getting attacked by raccoons, and I'm getting attacked by birds.
You got a BB gun?
Yeah.
I know what we're doing tomorrow night.
I don't think a BB gun would hurt a raccoon.
You shoot it like 6 times, it'll be all right.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, if we get... All right, so if you have one, I'm pretty sure I have one under my bed.
A BB gun?
Yeah, oh yeah.
What the hell do you have a BB gun under your bed for? What are you going to do with a BB gun?
It looks like a real gun.
Oh, here we go. I'm going to...
I do have a pistol.
The guy trying to rob your house is like, it's stuck in my bag.
In the dark, it looks like a real gun.
I know, but how funny it'd be you shoot him. He's like, it's stuck in my back. And you're like, go up to him and you help him.
I have very good aim. I could probably put it in his eye.
It wouldn't even matter. He would still rob you.
Oh, no.
But
I also have a baseball bat under there, too. So get him in the eye, get him disoriented, boom, over the head. I win. 100%.
That's actually genius. But, hey, big news.
Big news.
Next week, we will have Trey Bloomer sitting right between us, and it will be a family show.
My little brother.
It will be. It'll still be Friday Nights with TCF, but it'll be a new gang. Will be a better setup. We will put way more time into it.
We will prepare for this. I promise you that.
Let's just say this: we'll prepare the night before, so we don't have to worry about it Friday night.
Absolutely.
Because I think we might have. It's going to be 8:00. We're going to try and start all the shows at 8:00 now. I think this late's not good for us. But
well, we didn't start till like 9:20.
Yeah, that's not good.
But that's okay. Make sure you share this, like this.
But guess what? We got through it.
Absolutely.
And hopefully we can take this video, put it on YouTube, or we can start putting our YouTube. I think a YouTube account will be good for us.
I think so too.
I like to talk important business with all the people. Now that I think about it, where kind of I brought that up. We had literally not talked about that until right now. But if you're listening to us, thank you. Watching us, thank you for watching. This was Friday Nights with TCF, May 4th, 2018.
What's your Twitter account?
at Big Z TCF.
I'm at Boomy TCF.
That's why I got people like him to remind me to do that.
We are at typical_Chicago on Twitter.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram. Obviously, you see us on Facebook, SoundCloud, all that good stuff. Share it with your friends, folks. And I'm going to say this right now. I will possibly buy a shirt for someone who shares this.
I like that.
I can't make any promises.
I'll give you a free
I will
shirt.
think about giving you a shirt if you share the hell out of this video.
No, you will get a free shirt.
And tell your friends to like this.
Yes.
Absolutely. You guys have a great
I will
Friday
see
night.
you next Friday. Hopefully this is more organized. We love you. Thank you.
Stay safe.
Bye-bye.